Did you know, on average, it takes a victim of domestic abuse 7 attempts before they finally leave for good? Not because they don't want to leave, but because leaving feels impossible. If there was such a thing as insider trading for mental skills, you just found the spot. Did you know that nearly 50% of our mental skills are formed by the age of 18? Today, I want to help you add to your mental skills before you need those mental skills, with no prior skills required. This is your proactive resource created and shared to help you build the life you want by choice, not by chance. And I just want to see you get there sooner. In 2025, we no longer differentiate ourselves by having access to info, but by creating clarity of all the info we have access to. If you feel like this episode is valuable in some way, please leave a review and share it with someone who can benefit. Now, onto the cast. No support, nowhere to go, no one to turn to. And for Mia, that was her reality. At 19 years old, she should be celebrating her future, pursuing her dreams. And instead, she was trapped in a nightmare. Her high school sweetheart, the guy she once thought she'd marry, wasn't sweet at all. Jay wasn't just controlling, he was cruel. The kind of cruelty that didn't always leave bruises. Don't get me wrong, he did that too. But he also left the kind of scars on the inside. He would constantly belittle her, telling her she was nothing, that no one else would ever love her, that if she left, she'd have nowhere to go. And the worst part, over time, Mia believed him. Last night, Mia looked herself in the bathroom after another fight with Jay. Her face bruised, her mental state shattered again. Her hand gripped the sink, tears streaming down her red and purple cheeks. Her reflection, unrecognizable, eyes hollow, skin pale, a ghost of the girl she used to be. Her stomach turned, her body shaking from exhaustion and something else. Fear. Because an hour ago, she found out she was pregnant. She stared at the test, at the 2 pink lines. This wasn't just about her anymore. She thought about the life inside her, completely helpless, completely dependent on the choices she made from this moment on. And suddenly, she saw the future. A tiny voice calling for her. A small hand reaching up, looking for safety. A child learning what love is, what normal is, from her. And then she saw something else. That same child cowering in a corner, afraid. Hearing the same words she had heard. Feeling the same pain she had endured. And that's when she made the decision. She had to leave. Not next week, not when she figured out a plan. Tonight. Her hands trembled as she picked up her phone. She had no close friends, no family to call, but she had Google. Domestic abuse shelters near me, she said. A number popped up, a crisis line. She hesitated, then dialed. A calm voice answered. Mia barely got the words out. I don't know where to go, but I can't stay here. And for the first time in 3 years, someone listened. They gave her a plan, a location, a way out, and she took it. Mia snuck out the bathroom window with nothing but her phone, and the most important thing, a choice. The choice to live. Mia didn't have all the answers. She didn't know how she'd rebuild her life, but she knew one thing. She was now free. Free to heal. Free to protect her child. Free to find the version of herself that Jay tried to erase. And months later, she was still standing. Was it easy? No. Did she have hard days? Yes. Did she ever regret leaving? Not for a second. Because choosing herself wasn't just for her anymore. It was for the little life growing inside her. For the future she refused to let be stolen. Mia is ready to sacrifice who she is for who she can be. So let me ask you, what's keeping you trapped? What are you telling yourself you can't walk away from? Who told you that you don't deserve better? Because they're wrong. If Mia found a way out, so can you. If you or someone you know needs help, don't wait. Call a domestic abuse hotline. Ask for help. You are not alone. If you feel you can take something away from this episode, please rate it and leave a review. My goal is to help keep more people on our planet by sharing not just ideas, but techniques with no prior skills required. Be the difference. That's my goal.